primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest. It's the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. His return starts at the 5. A little burst so far. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready to go, set. Ready.
Shotgun snap, now to Young. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Ready.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Running for it here with Hubbard. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a gain of 4, and it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 14. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers getting back on his 6th interception of the season. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock. But cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
Purdy throwing here to start. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's second and 21 at the 2-yard line.
Backed up in the end zone. Purdy. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. From his own end zone on third and long. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Fielded just beyond his 40. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Punt.
Counter play, Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
They run again with Hubbard. He stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here.
Red 38, set.
Out of the gun, Young. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. Nothing doing after the catch. A good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Still on the move. Coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now Purdy. His running back hauls it in deep right. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Hitting the arrow good on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Trevor Etienne to return this. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hubbard again. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here we go. Ready?
Going to throw here on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of 17.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Come on, 38. Blue front. Ready. Blue, hut.
Working inside the red zone. The left side, Sanders has it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack of feel and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. They send this away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Brought in by Turner. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Get set, yellow, yellow, 18, yellow. Stop.
First down throw by Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. On the gun is Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er first down. Here's Purdy to throw. And the man is there to knock that away.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Purdy on the play action. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Play action now with Purdy. He puts some power on it deep one left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
It's a big cut by Watkins. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
On third down, Purdy. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. Thomas Morstead on the punt. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Play action now. Young. Up the field, and he's got McMillan. And we'll stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Oh, look at this, here he goes. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Right. Cut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for Tyrell McMillan that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Yellow.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now try a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. We'll bring it up from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Get set. Box.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's looking deep once again. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. We'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Let's go. 50, green. Set.
Enough out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Has it down close. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Down.
The tight end in motion now.
Black. Set.
Hubbard has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, That offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Has this at the 6.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. On the ground, this is Isaac Olinda. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Get set. Get set. Here we go. Hurry. On the run, stop.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
Back at the 27.
3rd and long for him here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch out.
Throwing from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is Etienne. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Can't cycle.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep down. He's got it at the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
On the double.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Come on, set. Watch out now. 6, black 40.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
10. Ready.
Young on the play action. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Seibert now to add the extra point. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could like to try a shorter kick. Back kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? He sent it through.
49ers 14. Set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Into the hands of Kittle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 on that one, and that's a 49er first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Purdy on first down. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And they bring him down around the 34.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
From the 34. Firing one deep for the end zone. He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Hawkins holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Another try following the sack. Into traffic, complete. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Play action now with Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 9-yard line.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Uno.
That's incomplete left side.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, McCaffrey. lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And he gets out beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Now here he goes. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Now Young. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Fits it through the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
17. Red, cycle. Here we go. Smith, red. 60, blue, striker.
Again, it's Young. On the quick slant, it's Liggett. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut it to a point late in this one. Xavier Liggett with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Outside. 18. Love it. Here we go, here we go.
Stopped his one on the ground with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Setting up to pass. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
At the 42-yard line.
Here he is to throw. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. Now to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Ready, set.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long.
Come on, ready.
Here's Young to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Carolina in punt formation. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Purdy on the play action. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And that's going to be good for a 1st down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid the hit. And 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to hit this down to the 42-yard line. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Get set.
First throw of overtime now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trevin Wallace has it. Wow. Stunned silence up here and stunned silence on that sideline, partner. I mean, a pick on the very first play of overtime. That one may have just decided this ball game.
Well, this offense now has to go out on that field and capitalize. It's got to pay off what the defense just did. This is called complimentary football, Kate. Your defense goes out there and takes the ball away extraordinarily. And now the offense has got to find a way to finish this game off with points.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on second down. Connection made to Tremble. He's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Handoff running right, Hubbard. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard. He's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime.
For the field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they only needed a field goal to end it, as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.